Okay, good afternoon. We're on the ground here in a moderately sunny Cardiff in the Lufthansa livery CRJ, and we're going to make our way to Frankfurt this afternoon. So everything's in, we're just waiting on the alignment to go through. That should be done very soon. We just need to call Cardiff Tower for clearance, so we'll get that done now. Check what stand I'm in first. I believe I'm in stand 1. Yes, I am. Cardiff Tower, good afternoon. Lufthansa 24 Tango on stand 1. CRJ 7. Requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt as filed. Have information Echo on board.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, Cardiff Tower, standby please.
It should be done soon, hopefully. Hey Daniel, how's it going, mate? There we go, we're good, we're good. I think he's just checking because I did file 2 flight plans, first one was wrong. But yeah, never mind. I think it's going to be 6,000 initial climb, so we'll get there now. And speed can remain 250 to start with. Speed and nav.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, Cardiff Tower, good afternoon. So you're cleared to Frankfurt, Brecon 1 Alpha departure. Initial altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 2164.
Cleared to Frankfurt via Bracken 1 Alpha departure. Initial climb 6,000 and squawk 2164. Lufthansa 24 Tango. Yeah, I'm good, Daniel. Thanks for asking, mate. Thank you very much.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, read back is correct. Call for push and start.
There we go. Okay, so we'll get the squawk in, and then we'll be just about good to go. 2-1. Should have gone the other way, but never mind. 6-4. There we go, and turn that on. So that's now active. Squawking 2164. Okay, we'll stick the beacon on as well. We'll get the door closed.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Thank you very much. Head of the cabin.
Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all
Lufthansa 24 Tango, requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, push and start is approved. Call for taxi.
We'll call for taxi, Lufthansa 24 Tango. Okay, let's get this push underway then. Have we not got a tug? That's a shame. Where's the tug? Oh well. We're going. Engines on. It's going to be a long push. Runway 30 today, which is this one here. Pretty much on that yellow line though. Ain't gonna stay like that though, is it? Avoid that lamp post. It looks very close to the taxiway, that, I must say. That's a bit too fast, isn't it? Engines are running, but dude, they're both good. I pressed it both at the same time. They should be anyway. There we go, that'll do. That was a long pushback. Just double check. Yeah, both engines running. We'll go APU off. And we'll sort out the stabs and yaw damper here. Check the speed and altitude is still in. Yeah, we're good. Okay, that is about it. Flaps are set. Reverse thrust is set. Nose wheel steering armed. And then taxi lights, may as well get the landing and takeoff lights on. Strobe on as well because we are literally just there to the runway. Lufthansa 24 Tango ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 30, QNH is 1015.
On 1015 and to Alpha 1 runway 30, Lufthansa 24 Tango. Here we go then. It's going to be over to Unicom almost immediately after takeoff, unfortunately. Not sure what happened there. Started going backwards. Okay, here we go then. It's getting a little bit cloudy over here in Cardiff. Gonna have some cloud to climb through. I'm not sure about the weather, let's have a look. Bit of weather north of Wales, but nothing that we're gonna head through there. Clear all the way weather-wise. No rain, might be a bit of cloud, quite a lot of cloud most probably, especially over London. You can see that there, but yeah, in terms of actual weather and turbulence, it should be quite an easy one. Cardiff Airport done by Super Spud, of course, on flightsim.to. Sure, we'll get via Alpha 1 in a second. Or he might make us stop. Looks like we're going to have to stop. Lufthansa 24 Tango ready for takeoff, runway 30.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, winds 1604 knots, runway 30, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, Lufthansa 24 Tango. Here we go then. Lining up on 30 now. For takeoff in this beautiful Lufthansa livery. Out over to Brecon, we'll be basically going up towards Pennyfarn, highest point of Brecon. 6,000 initial climb. Just finding it a bit hard to turn there. Let's line up, and then we'll speed up. We'll get to the touchdown point, I think. Here we go. Toga engaged. Here comes the takeoff speed. Bit of a bump in the runway there as well. Just in time to put us into the air. Beautiful, there we go. You see St. Athan down there as well. He's been doing that a lot recently. Lufthansa 24 Tango passing 1,800. He'll pass us over to
Lufthansa 24 Tango, no further ATC available.
Unicom now.
Unicom 122.80. Thanks for flying Cardiff and have a good flight. Goodbye now.
122.8. Thanks for the cover, mate. Catch you next time. Cardiff traffic, Lufthansa 24 Tango on Brecon 1 Alpha departure out of runway 30 now. Cardiff traffic. Through the first layer of clouds there. Here comes the turn. Let's get the charts up. Thank you very much for the like there. Okay, so we're done with this. We're done with this. We are currently, at the moment, on the departure there, heading up to the Brecon transition. And I'll show you the rest of the flight plan in a second, once we are through this departure phase. I do love this livery, it's very smart. Okay, we're going to climb up to 15,000 now. We've got a cruising altitude of 33,000. There we go, that's engaged, so that's going to take us up now. Cardiff traffic, Lufthansa 24 Tango climbing to 15,000 on the Brecon 1 Alpha departure. Okay, I'll just get the flight information up for you guys to see. Out of Cardiff, EGFF, we've just taken off from, and we're going to EDDF, which is Frankfurt. Thanks for the likes, guys. Araka, welcome back. Good to see you again. There's the flight data at the top, so pretty soon the time to go will update, and as we get to proper cruising altitude and speed, we'll have an accurate time of how long this flight's going to take us. Approaching 10,000 now, so we're going to go landing lights off, taxi lights off, leave the rest on, and seatbelt sign off as well. Speeds up a little bit. It is a little bumpy on this route over Brecon actually. Very cloudy out here. Very cloudy. Quite a bit of turbulence considering. Probably should have kept the seatbelt signs on, but it's too late now. Passengers are up and about. Turning on Brecon, right, okay. Coming up to 15, so we'll increase that altitude to 33 and we'll just go straight for our cruise altitude there. If we can. Speed up to 270. Alright, let's have a quick look while we're climbing then. Have a quick look at the flight plan. So we've taken off out of Cardiff following the Brecon 1 Alpha departure. That's now done. We're no longer on departure, we're on our actual flight plan. So we're going to fly across through Wales in towards well, north of Bristol, this is Bristol here, into England, and start heading out towards London way. We're going to skirt across the north side of London. Let's get this on world map there. And come out, leaving the UK just south of Canterbury there near Kent. And then out across north of Dunkirk. I'm going to cross north of Dunkirk through Belgium and make our way all the way down Belgium into Germany. Picking up the Rhine route down there on the, I believe it's the Unok 2 Alpha or Anoco 2 Alpha arrival into Frankfurt, and then finally putting ourselves on the approach for 25 left. Hopefully they may change that to 25 right, but hopefully they keep it as 25 left, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's the flight plan. Time to go is updated now, saying 1 hour 10. It'll probably be a bit less than that because obviously we've got to climb up and get to our cruising altitude and speed. Obviously once we get a accurate time, that will be plus or minus 5 to 10 minutes to allow for the descent, of course. Now the other day I was flying the CRJ, and on landing I'd gone all the way, and then on landing the thing crashed. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, I mean I don't know if I can't predict that, whether it's going to or not. If it does crash, probably just going to end the stream, unfortunately, rather than start again, of course. We'll see. 21,000 now, nearly there. We have actually got a controller ahead, and we're going to be passing through London South Control. So I'll look for the frequency for that and start to program it in ready. So 132.6, 132. There we go. Well, I absolutely love this plane. It is my favourite aircraft in the game, 100%, in the sim. Look at those cloud reflections, beautiful. Absolutely fantastic view. Still only got London on control there. There's no area controller for Germany at the moment. But we do have Frankfurt online as an approach and Tower as well. Hopefully they'll still be online when we get there, but again I can't promise. The Tower has been on for a long time, but the approach has just come online. So as long as approach stays, that's alright at least. I do love it. Absolutely fantastic livery. Coming up to 30,000 then. Not much further to go until cruising altitude. Time has come down to 53 minutes and obviously we're not at full speed yet either. It'll start to increase that speed a little bit. We'll look to leave it about 285 knots, something like that. If we can. Just check what route we've got planned in after Onoko. Oh, Onoko twice. Need to get rid of one of them. Vilmanov, Ramob, 401. 403. Okay, so we're going across the north, so just so you know what I'm looking at here now. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so we're going to come in at the moment. This may change, of course, because we're coming in on Onoko 2 Alpha, and we're going to come in from Onoko to Ibville, Manov, Ramob, 401, 403, 09, 10, 11, 12. So we're north of the airfield here. And then once we get to here, I believe we make our right turn. The ILS. Yeah, so we'll turn around here. Turn in to land Frankfurt. Now they may change our runway. I've got a feeling they will do. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. If I have to, I'll just type in 114.2. In fact, 111.15. So whichever the one for 25 right is. Because the other one was 25 right Yankee they've got in there at the moment. ALS 25 right Yankee, there it is. Okay, we may get put on that one. If we are, we'll just switch frequency to be that frequency there, and then that shouldn't be a problem. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Let's have a look where we actually are as well. Currently. So, just to the west of London. Oh, I was wrong, we're going south of London, not north of London. Okay. See if this London controller's still online yet. We probably should be in touch with him now. Screw it, let's just contact him. See what he says.
Fly heading 0 degrees. Okay, fly 29 Echo, right heading 295, report localised established 27.
Right 295, port localised established 27, fly 29 Echo.
Delta Charlie Bravo, send out to 3,000 feet, and via the transition, cleared ILS 27.
Roger, 3,000 feet and cleared ILS.
Fly 29 Echo, when you're established on the localizer, descend with the ILS.
When established with the 7 VLS, fly 29 Echo.
Transit 1 Charlie Whiskey, send out to 2,500 feet, cleared ILS 27, right.
Descend 2,500 feet, cleared ILS 27 right, is that the 1 Charlie Whiskey?
Hey Haley!
Control Quebec 254, taxi Lima.
Okay, Cathay, standby please. Air France 826, report heading to Gatwick 126825 today.
Over the 126.85, thank you.
And sorry, the Cathay calling, where are you, sir?
Taxi Lima.
Oh, Cathay 254, roger, I'll call you back. Speedbird 14 Romeo 27 left, clear takeoff, wind 230 degrees, 15 knots.
Clear takeoff 27 left, Speedbird 14 Romeo.
Virgin 7, line up on weight 27 left.
Line up on weight.
Awesome Hoshang, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Cathay 254,
Hope you enjoy it.
left, hold November Bravo, 2 Echo.
Taxi on second left to North Bravo, control for Quebec 254.
Lufthansa 445, Whiskey climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Lufthansa 450.
London Control, good afternoon. Lufthansa 24 Tango, flight level 330.
Decimal 075.
Ah, block someone.
18075, thanks, shop save the rest of your day, goodbye.
London Control, good afternoon. Lufthansa 24 Tango, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, line of control, good afternoon. Roger.
Yeah, he missed me. I knew he missed me.
Scandinavian 832, climb flight level 290.
Climb to flight level 9.
Oh, nice, Haley.
290, Scandinavian.
That's correct. Delta Charlie Bravo, contact tower 118.075, good day.
Yeah. Okay, we can see the east coast there.
EC84 Tango Victor, descend flight level 80. Sorry, EC84 Tango Victor, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, EC84 Tango Victor.
84 Tango Victor, contact Gatwick 126.825 today.
126.825, easy 84 Tango Victor.
Open I'm going around runways occupied.
Oh, it should be.
142, hold short, CRJ for runway 27 left.
KLM 1522, line of control, roger. Orbit 91 Alpha, right heading 360 degrees. North. Thank you. That was due to, there's a Lufthansa apparently that seems to be taking off without my control.
I did wonder, I'm sure it's not your fault because you're not an idiot, but they are clearly.
Yeah.
Dallas at the 1 Solo Whiskey, full stop, 27 right.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Whiskey, continue approach 27 right.
Continue 27 right into the stable before heavy jobs at the 1 Solo Whiskey.
And it appears the runway is now clear, so Lufthansa 1 Charlie Whiskey, 27 right, clear to land wind 230 degrees 1.
Nice, Haley. She looks happy.
Clear to land 27 right, so that's at the 1 Solo Whiskey.
Oh, Shank. That's awesome, mate. I'm glad you like to watch the flying.
Flight level 90.
Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm not a real pilot, so if I do something wrong, you'll have to excuse me, buddy.
Iberia 255, leave actually disregard the signal. Iberia 255, negative, flight level 330, further with breath. Scandinavia 454, navigation direct 30.
VATSIM's awesome, mate, as well.
454, redirect 30.
30, Scandinavian 454.
Super 914, climb flight level 390.
Climb 390, speedbird 914, confirm also direct 30.
Awesome, that's good. It's always it's always one of those for animals. They don't often like moving else, but once they're in, they're okay. They're always okay.
Orbit 91 Alpha, climb altitude 4,000 feet, right turning 090 degrees.
Eastern.
As long as they're with their humans.
Atlanta 699, London, are you with me?
London Control's busy this
699,
afternoon. Very busy indeed.
River 14 Romeo, climb now flight level 290.
So the new A340 came out for, I think it was Flight X yesterday. So there's a lot of A340s about today.
Scandinavian 832 and navigation direct Coxie, Kilo Oscar Kilo.
Go left to Coxie, Kilo Oscar Kilo, Scandinavian 832.
Correct. Spirit 914 and navigation direct Coxie.
Yeah, there's at least 3 I can see in the airspace already. A340s flying about.
Spirit 41 Alpha Whiskey, hold at Holly. Hold at Willow. No, hold at Willow. So you're Holly then Willow, hold at Willow.
Busy over there. Really busy.
Easy 285 Romeo, London Control. Hello. Climb now, flight level 220.
Flight level 220, easy 285 Romeo. Easy 1 to Alpha Delta, request descent.
Easy 2 and Alpha Delta, it's the Dane to Alpha arrival and further with the Unicom 128 trio.
Stage 2 Alpha arrival and Unicom 122, that's right, keep up with the work. Easy 1 to Alpha Delta.
Thank you, take care.
London Control, good day, Lufthansa 1 Quebec Whiskey with you on the Debra to Golf arrival.
Lufthansa 1 Quebec Whiskey, London Control, hello, descend flight level 140 level by Tebra.
Descend flight level 140 and we already passed Debra 1 Quebec Whiskey.
Oh, sorry, just be level and expedite, please.
Well, expedite 1 Quebec Whiskey.
Thank you, Scandinavian 454, monitor Unicom 128.
We'll be over to Unicom again soon, as we
Fantastic, 914, Unicom now 1228.
get halfway across the channel.
Flashbound.
London Control, 66, flight level 190.
666, London Control, hello. It's going to be the Kidley 1 Golf arrival. When you're ready, descend flight level 150 level by Kidley.
Clear to
Kidley, 1 Golf arrival, when ready, descend to flight 150, levels by Kidley, Swiss 66.
On control, good afternoon, simply 131 with flight level 170.
Simply 131, London Control, hello, descend flight level 150.
150 is good.
And simply 131 is the Kidley, 1 Golf arrival.
Kidley, 1 Golf arrival, secure.
Good evening, control, Turkish 259 with you.
Turkish 2592, London Control, hello, descend flight level 80, level landfall.
80 level, descent Turkish 259.
Scanner 832, monitor Unicom 122.8, cheerio.
Okay, Unicom at 122.8.
Cheerio. Alright, we got an aircraft down there. Let's have a look.
For the job you are doing. Bye-bye, Scanner 82.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Let's have a look what it is and where it's going, shall we?
1 Quebec Whiskey, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, 1 Quebec Whiskey.
So roughly flying along the same as us. 445 Whiskey. Down at 20,000 feet, going to Frankfurt as well. Using A20.
Copy on monitor Unicom on 122.8. Thank you for your service. Bye.
We're 41 Alpha Whiskey, confirm you are holding at Willow.
We're about to exit now since we're nearly at 9,000, so if you want, can we go to May? If you want to up Whiskey.
41 Alpha Whiskey, if you're going to hold, you need to stay in the hold until you're advised, but from your present position, turn right heading 100 degrees.
Surrounding 100, please, should be 4
Orbit 91 Alpha, you can direct to a 10-mile final, C7 right.
Might be able to see that soon enough.
10-mile final, C7 right, which is established. Fine. Thank you.
Although 91 Alpha, if you can maintain 4,000 feet, please, I do have city traffic departing at 3.
Yes, I don't actually know what happened, but it's fine.
This controller's all over it.
Yeah.
We'll turn the logo light off.
Oh, you're in the ASUS CRJ. That explains a lot.
Yeah, it's not the best, is it? But it does work.
Remains to be seen.
London Control, Virgin 7.
Virgin 727 left, clear for takeoff, wind 220 degrees, 15 knots.
Clear for takeoff, Virgin 7.
Apologies. Cathay 254, line up, behind the departing Virgin A340, line up weight 27 left behind.
A340 is all over the place.
Traffic, Virgin A340, Cathay 254.
No, but after we had hopefully it's going to be a right turn. But never mind, left turn is also fine. Left heading 100, contact Gatwick 126.85.
There's a lot of A340s heading to Frankfurt as well. So we might, I'd say we might see one. I've not got the model because obviously it's not available in this sim. So I don't know what it'll get displayed as.
Skyways 1220, London. Hello, you cleared Brussels, Cowley to Yankee departure. Squawk 0367.
We'll be going over to Unicom very soon.
Skyways 1220 going correct. Push start your discretion. Or call me for taxi.
So that Lufthansa that's ahead of us down there, he is cruising at 23,000. He's maintaining that cruise altitude.
Yeah, now.
It's not cooperating, is it?
And we're now Alpha, cleared down to 2,500 feet, you cleared LS 27, right?
2.5, the ILS, then we might just get visual now, I don't know.
Yeah, that might be easier. The Turkish 2592, set road direct to ILS 27, right, leave Lambourne heading 270 degrees.
Got a nice bit of sun glare there.
27 right, British 2592, radar.
ASAP, Turkish 2592, leave Lambourne heading 270 degrees.
Leave Lam on 270 degrees, British 2592.
Correct, Lufthansa 24 Tango, monitor Unicom 128, bye-bye.
122.8, great job, catch you next time, Lufthansa 24 Tango.
Lufthansa 1 Quebec Whiskey, contact Gatwick 126.825, good day.
126.825.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. That light ring around it. It's a beautiful looking game. Sunrise over the plain. I love this sim, I do. It's absolutely amazing. I spend my life on this, I could do. If I was given the opportunity to. Look at the reflections there, beautiful. This is the thing, the systems may not be perfect, but no one can deny this is the best looking sim. Sun glare on the tail there. Try and catch the angle on the wing. Yeah, Hoshang, you're absolutely right. Especially with this Aerosoft aircraft as well. They did do a lot of detail on this thing. It just looks so good, like zooming in on the little antenna there. Especially the front of the aircraft with all the bits hanging off it. Pit up tubes and whatnot. Wheels does look fantastic, this plane. Yeah, I don't know how other people can. I mean, I suppose if you've been playing Flight Sim X for such a long time, or X-Plane 11 or whatever it is, then it'd be hard to transition. But I don't know how people can play this and then go back to the other ones. It's just fantastic. It looks so good. It'd be like playing Call of Duty and then going back to playing Time Crisis on an arcade machine. That's how I see it. Okay, let's have a look then at the chart. See what altitude we need to be by Onoko. See if it says flight level 110. Onoko 2 Alpha. The routing details. Does it say anything on here? I think so, Oshang. I thought that was pretty good. I just made that up quick. I think that was pretty good. Remember the old Time Crisis? It was fantastic, but it got outdated very quickly when the consoles came out. I know they've done newer ones since. It's still got that same guy though. I wonder how old the guy is that does the voices. Move forward. Take cover. Time Crisis voices. I mean, that was a terrible example, but you get how it is. Huh. It works. Let's see if I can record this then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, this is the cockpit. And then erase. Does the chrono work? I've never actually tried that. Yeah, the chrono works. I can't believe that. Why have I not tried that? Huh? 10:27. GPS, okay. Local time. Stay on GPS. Yeah, okay, so Navigraph, basically you have two options with Navigraph. It is a paid for system. Now, for me, how much I was flying and how long it would take me to plan the flights, because I didn't have quick access to the charts, Navigraph is absolutely worth the I think it's around £8 a month for the full subscription. Now what that gives you is it gives you the charts, the AirAC data for the sim, and it also gives you this in-game charts thing as well. The charts is a separate thing that I've basically, this is part of it, but I've basically got this on my other monitor as well. Now there is another option which is just the AirAC and navigational data which goes in the sim. Even if you get that, it's just a massive improvement on the simulator provided one. But also if you have a Navigraph subscription, it allows the SimBrief AirAC data to be updated as well. But it all has to be part of the subscription there. Now like I say, the other option is to just have the AirAC data for the sim and for SimBrief, and that'll at least allow the flight systems and flight plans to be up to date, but you won't have the access to the charts. Now it is doable without the charts, because you do have what's called ChartFox, which is free if you've got a VATSIM account, and VATSIM's free. So you can use ChartFox to look at the various different airport charts. It just takes such a long time to find those. I did think at first, I thought, you know what, it'd be absolutely fine, I don't need VATSIM. But then one month I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a lot of flying this month, I'm going to just buy 1 month's VATSIM subscription and see how it goes. And after that month, I cannot go back. It's so helpful, so quick. Everything's just there at your fingertips, like ready to be clicked, and it's just so useful, and it really makes flying and understanding the different airports a lot easier. It also pretty much taught me about the different approaches, because the free charts on ChartFox are very hit and miss. Sometimes you have them, sometimes you don't. So sometimes you just don't have charts available. But it taught me about different procedures as well. So yeah, I learnt a lot through Navigraph, and I'm glad I bought it, and I don't think I'll ever be able to go back now from having Navigraph. I highly recommend it, basically, to anyone who does any sort of flight sim. Hopefully that's helpful, Hoshang, but obviously the alternative, like I said, the alternative to Navigraph is ChartFox, which is absolutely free. That's available. You can access those charts through the VATSIM website, and they are free. It just takes a lot longer to find the charts you actually want, and sometimes they're outdated, but they're still there or thereabouts. But I hope that helps. Other software I use VATSPY, which again is free. That just allows you to see who is on VATSIM around you in the area, and also which controllers are online. I also use Volanta to track the flights. Volanta tracks your own flight as well. That's free as well. You just sign up. Yeah, definitely, Hoshang. If you're trying it for the first time, just buy a month. Okay, buy a month subscription and then see how you feel, and use ChartFox alongside it, and you will see how much quicker VATSIM is and how much more useful it is. I mean, the big thing for me as well is this AirAC data. That makes a huge difference, having that regularly updated every month, updated flight computers. Yeah, it's really good. Navigraph is. Yeah. So I've got something similar on my phone actually called VATScope, which is good. VATSPY is a bit rubbish in one way because It doesn't actually show. So for instance, for London, it just shows the London controller that is online is South Central, and that is like literally based around the eastern side there and to the south. And VATSIM actually shows it as being the whole of the south, but it's not. It's just one particular part. No worries, Hoshan. Yeah, so that's another one that Daniel's just mentioned there, Hoshan. I don't know if you can see that. You should be able to, but Daniel's just mentioned you've got moving maps on VATSIM as well, which is really good for Microsoft Flight Sim because a lot of the default airports aren't very accurate, especially taxiways. You can basically, with this, so enable moving maps, that shows you your point, okay, but it shows you your point right down to the base of the charts for arrival as well. So for instance, on this chart here, when we get to Frankfurt, it'll actually show us our position here, so you could track where you're actually going, and you can just see how complicated this taxiway is. At Frankfurt, it's a very busy, very big taxiway, so without these moving charts it's very easy to get lost, and that'll show basically a little arrow where you are, and it'll show you where you are on the screen, and you just move about. So yeah, it's quite good. And for instance, like with this, so with ChartFox, you'll probably get the airport, and you'll probably get one or two types of approach. You may get the arrival, but each airport is different. Each airport, sometimes it has charts missing, sometimes it doesn't. But whereas VATSIM, Navigraph has everything you need there, right at your fingertips. It's got the moving maps as well as the updated AirAC data. Very useful. Definitely worth the money, depending on whether you can afford it or not, of course. I'm in the fortunate position at the moment that I can afford it. Might not be that way forever, but at the moment, yeah, I can afford that. Yeah. There you go, Daniel. Again, I don't know if you can see Ho Shang's message, but he's just thanked you for that. So yeah. Thank you, Daniel, for that input there. Very, very good point and well presented. Yeah, moving maps is really good. Like I say, if you try it for a month, you know, you're not tied in then, and you basically have the chance to test it out, and I guarantee you won't go back from trying it for a month. I mean, try ChartFox first, it's free, why not? But yeah, at some point give Navigraph a go. Give it a go for a month, and then you'll see how useful it is. It really makes it a completely different experience. It just brings it to life. Even if you don't use VATSIM, I'd still highly recommend it. I know you do, Hoshang. But even if you don't use VATSIM, I'd highly recommend Navigraph anyway. Okay, so a little bit of maths. So we need 22,000 difference in between our approach altitude and the altitude we're cruising at now. So 66 miles from Onoko we need to descend. So let's have a look at that. Have we got an Onoko on here yet? Not sure what this is. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I know, Hoshang. It's one of them. Like I just can't go back now. Like, yeah, there's no comparison at the moment between Chartfox and Navigraph. There isn't a real comparison. I mean, you just can't do it. It's so different, and it's so much more detailed. The only difference is whether people can afford the subscription or not. Like I say, it's around eight British pounds a month. I think it's. I don't know if they have an annual option which makes it cheaper. I can't remember. But yeah. Hey Luke, how's it going, mate? I'm good, my friend. I'm good. How are you? Right, let's just have a quick look. Why is it not allowed? There's one that was down as 5,000. No, it's not. Okay, Unoko, there we go. Oh mate, I had no clue what I was doing at first. I just watched a load of YouTube videos to help me out. I literally, like, I had to watch people's YouTube videos to work out how to sim, basically. Bit of reading involved as well. I'm not a fan of reading. I'm not saying I can't read. I just don't like reading stuff. I'm definitely a video and a kinesthetic learner rather than a reading learner. That's for sure. Work out. But hey, never mind. Yeah, YouTube never lies. YouTube always tells you the truth. Okay, so 66 miles from Unoko. Let's work this out. 7. So we've got 16, 28. So that's about 60. Yeah, we're about there now, so we're going to start descending. For 2,200 feet per minute, down to 11,000 we'll descend now. Luke, we've flown from Cardiff and we're going to Frankfurt. I'll show you the livery in a second. Reduce the speed a bit. 2,200 feet per minute. Yeah, Hoshang, it is amazing really, isn't it? I mean, this, for me, this sim makes something... Yeah, left them behind, Luke. For me, this sim makes something available to me that isn't available in real life, because I can't really afford to do my pilot's license. I'd love to, like, even just my just my private pilot's license. I'd love to be able to do it, but I don't have the spare cash at the moment. Maybe one day I will. I don't know, but not right now. Not with the house that I'm paying for and all the rest of it. It is what it is. So this sim makes that available to me, which I think is fantastic, and I'm sure there's so many people in the same position as me. You know, that the reason they sim is because they'd love to fly, but they don't have that cash. And I really like that, because for the way this sim looks, and for the systems that I learn on, I mean, I wouldn't say I'd know how to fly now, not at all. I'm not one of those people. I'm not stupid, you know. I realise at the end of the day, this is just a game. not the real thing. So I'd never say that, oh, because I can fly in the sim, I can fly in real life. I'm not stupid at all. I know that's not the case, but I do have some idea of the systems, which is nice. It's nice to know that. And even as when I went on holiday this year, I flew to Portugal, courtesy of TUI Airlines. And as much as my wife hated me for it, I was just telling her like what we're doing now and what's happening right now, what the pilot will be doing, and she was bored out of her mind, and she was like, "Oh, shut up." But I was loving it. I was like, this is the first time I've flown since starting to play flight sim, and yeah, it was really good actually. I really enjoyed it because I knew every step of the flight that was happening. So it was something fun, something different, I suppose, to what I've experienced before from flights. But yeah, my wife thought it was boring. But hey, what are you gonna do? Can't please everyone, can you? Okay, let's have a little look here. Unoko. Okay, we might need to increase the descent rate a little bit. So let's get it to 2,500 and see where that comes down to. Yeah, that'll do. Happy with that. But I suppose it's the same with anything, Hoshang, isn't it? Like if you do something for too long, you lose a passion, I think. And as much as I'm sure flying is absolutely amazing for a long time, especially as an airline pilot, eventually, if you do it long enough, it's got to become a job. And it is just a job, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day, everything's the same. It's a great career, but with anything, I think if you do anything too much, you ruin it. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, a lot of money. I mean, for a private pilot's license, it's about £8,000 from start to finish, and the time constraints are a thing as well, because you've got to get it within, I think it's 2 years. I think it might be 18 months. And if you can't commit, because with my job I can't commit to the time either, so to pay £8,000 and then not be able to do it and have to re-qualify would be a nightmare. And yeah, Luke, I looked into the idea of what it costs in terms of becoming an airline pilot. It is a lot of money. You normally have to get a loan and put up a house against it to be able to with that. Hoshang, yeah, so it's on Facebook and on Twitch. You should be able to see it on YouTube. I can see it. So it basically pops up in the middle of the screen on the right. So it should be appearing here, where your comment is. I could see Luke's on YouTube. So I know Luke's is appearing. I don't know what the view is. Yeah, it's one of them. I know a lot of people going to different countries at the moment to do their pilot's license. So South Africa, everything's cheaper in South Africa, isn't it? A lot of people going to South Africa that I know of, or have been. Obviously they can't right now because of COVID, but... Awesome, thanks Hoshang. Don't forget, give me a subscribe on YouTube as well. I've just reached... So today, actually, we went over the 300 subscriber mark, which is fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with that. Yeah, I think the quality's better on YouTube and Facebook, Hoshang, but than Twitch, but I don't know why that is. I think YouTube's the best quality. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Everyone's. I mean, I'm not daft. I'm never going to be an airline pilot. I'm too old. Well, I'm not too old, but I'd be too late starting out in the career path now. I've got a good career, and I enjoy it. It's just maybe one day I'll do my private pilot's license, hopefully. Thanks, Hoshang. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay, so this will be good. We'll get once we hit. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was quite happy with that. It's quite a milestone, I suppose. Right. Okay. So we're hitting a NOCO at 11,000, and we've got a. I don't know what we've got to be at then. I think if we just stay at 11,000, that should be okay. But this is basically the approach control arc. That's where we're going to be entering. Hey Furman, I'm guessing that's Hoshang. So Luke is on Facebook, so Luke's commenting on Facebook, so you see Luke's comments. So the comments should be here. They should be here. Oh, Hoshang's Peace Boy, and then we got Furman Sack. Welcome to the stream, guys. Okay, we're starting the descent now into Frankfurt. You can see we're getting a beautiful pink mist on the horizon there as the sun sets in the distance. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Now let's just have a look, because yeah, we've got another aircraft. So that is that other Lufthansa that was behind us. He's at 22,000 still, so he's not started descending yet. He must be coming in on a different approach. We've lost Frankfurt approach, so we've only got Frankfurt Tower now. 119.9, so we're going to have to control this descent ourselves. Oh, we'll go the other way, shall we? Furman, I love the CRJ, mate. This is my favourite aircraft in the sim at the moment. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, that's fine. We'll stay on this for now. Right, okay, there we go. Down to 11,000. Keep the speed up for now. Interesting. It's strange that. I thought everyone was supposed to see each other's comments. Let me click on that. Everyone was supposed. Yeah, you'll hear my voice twice there because I'm watching on. Yeah, that's weird because I'm watching on Facebook now and I can see Peace Boy's comments. So Peace Boy's watching on Twitch. Can you see Peace Boy, Luke, or not? So the comments should come up here. Oh, overspeed there. Yeah, I know, it's beautiful, isn't it, Peace Boy? Okay, that's interesting, because I just went on Facebook then and I could see it here, so that's a strange one. Okay, let's have a quick look where we are. Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 24 Tango on Onoko 2 Alpha arrival now at 11,000. Frankfurt traffic. There we go, Julian can see it all. Yeah, that's what I mean, Furman. It's on the. It should be on the stream itself. That's where you can see it. You won't see it in the chat box. You'll see it on the stream here. Hey, Julian, I didn't see you come in, by the way. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you again. Oh, went down a bit too much in speed there. Let's speed that up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 10,000 by Delta Foxtrot 401, and then I'll start my descent there. We've got to be, let's have a look. So we're going to go ILS 25 left. What do we have to be by there? 4,000. So we've got loads of time. We'll go down to 10,000. By there, basically. Matt, yeah, it never went unstable. It's welcome to the stream, by the way. It's never went unstable after Sim Update 6. Sim Update 6 actually fixed a lot of the problems of Sim Update 5, but I mean the CRJ was fine. There's not been an update to the CRJ. It stayed as it was. Yeah, it's been absolutely fine. And also good news from Aerosoft as well. They've decided they're going to continue with the simple aircraft traffic mod again. That's going to make offline and online traffic fantastic and display actual liveries. Yeah, we'll see. It should be good. Hopefully I'll get to try that out at some point. So Peace Boy, I started simming on just a regular A320, not the A320NX, just an A320. And then as soon as I realised the A32NX was a lot better, I just got that. Thanks for the follow, by the way, there. If you are watching, guys, and you've not done so already, please do hit that follow button. I stream as regularly as I can. It should already be tuned, mate. So it should already be tuned in there. All the arrival process is in. So it should just switch over itself if I go over. Oh, it's not. Okay, I don't want to mess too much. What I'll do is I'll just hit nav again because I've messed about with that. What I'll do is I'll just put it into the radio here on nav 1. So let's get the frequency. Frequency for 25 left is 111.15. Let's get that in. 111.15 into nav 1. There we go. That should be good for us now. Yeah, it's in there. I don't know why it was on DME. Yeah, I mean, it's been hit and miss, really. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Is that from the is that from Sim Update 6 then? Is that a problem, is it? Cheers for the nudge, mate. Cheers for the nudge. Oh, that's a shame, Matt. I'm sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's gone for you now then. I don't play on the Xbox app. I downloaded through Steam. So yeah, I went from there. Right, let's get down to 10,000 now. I'm going a little bit too slow here as well. Try and maintain 250. Yeah, cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the arrival data then. So, 25 left approach, information Mike. So we're on information Mike, that's fine. 25 left. What's the wind at? 3 knots, nothing. 1024. Transition level. Is it on there? Transition level isn't on there, but we'll go for 6,500. 1014, there's the two important things. 1024, sorry. Oh, that's unlucky, Matt. That's unlucky. Sorry about that, mate. I can only sympathise with you. I've not had any issues after Sim Update 6. There haven't been any updates to the CRJ though, I can tell you that much. So if you were having an issue, it's probably not fixed, unfortunately. Sorry to tell you. Okay, we're not quite below 10,000 yet. Lights on though, and seatbelts on. Let's get a view of this. Beautiful. Sun's going to be going down just as we arrive. It's up to you, mate. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but I never went through the Xbox app, so I couldn't tell you. Right, okay, Frankfurt's ahead there. Alright, you can see... I believe that's Frankfurt. Yeah, that's got to be Frankfurt, hasn't it? Let's have a quick look at the airport map. Okay, yeah, so you can see 25 left, that runway there that we're going to be landing on. We're going to cut across traffic here, so we need to be communicating. I'm on PC, Luke. PC, mate. You can actually see my PC specs if you have a look on the Facebook page under the About. You can see what I'm using in terms of systems. Now, the last time I used the CRJ was last night, and I did have a sim crash on landing, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. We're very close now to coming into land. So, we'll start the descent. Down to 4,000. Let's just have a look where it's going to put us at 4,000. Yeah, that's fine. Loads of time. Oh, it's going back up. Frankfurt traffic. Lufthansa 24 Tango on the Onoko 2 Alpha arrival, descending now down to 4,000 for 25 left. Frankfurt traffic. This is Frankfurt, mate. This is the premium Frankfurt as well, the premium version of the game. Okay, speed coming down. We're going to set the speed. On there, down to 200. Just so I know. Yeah, we're on VATSIM. There is no approach online at the moment. There is a tower controller, so I can go over to tower once I am established on the ILS. Not yet established. Will be when we're coming in sort of this way. So we'll come round and try and find that point. There's another Lufthansa aircraft just taken off. He's at 10,000. I don't know if we'll see him or not. He's basically flying right over us now. So we're down to 7,000. That's a close one. He's there. Oh, he's disappeared. Yeah, there he is. I think. That's another aircraft behind us as well there. Okay, so before we land, guys, I'll just remind you one more time, if you have not done so already, please do hit that follow button, or if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe. Every follow I get helps me grow this channel, so please do hit follow. You'll be notified of when I'm streaming. If you don't want the notifications, you can turn those off though. Do appreciate it, guys, and I hope you enjoy this landing. Now we're going to land on 25 left at Frankfurt Airport in Germany. Taking off from Cardiff today, and we'll go on to 1024 now. We're down to 6,500. 1024, happy days. A lot of aircraft in the vicinity here, a lot. Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 24 Tango on the downwind for at 25 left now. Frankfurt traffic. So we've been flying for around about an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. Oh, there's an aircraft coming in. Look at that, beautiful. What aircraft's that? British Airways 914 A320 from Heathrow to Frankfurt. Lovely. Now we are going to have to go the full extent of this because we're cutting across. I'll show you. We're going to cut across this flight path to make this approach. So we're here. We've not got any of this in the system, so we're basically going to cut across around from there and in. I'm going to have to do a direct to Ledkey, that one there. So we'll go a little bit further down and then we'll make our turn. We'll just join the traffic. Finally down to 4,000 now. There's an Edelweiss as well. Edelweiss A320 on approach. So we need to get past him and then we'll be next. So we're number 3 for landing at the moment. If we don't turn quick enough though, we'll end up as number 4. When we get there, I'll just speed up a little bit. Keep the speed going. Coming on a nighttime flight now. See the British Airways landing. It's beautiful, Luke, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this game. It is fantastic. I can't get enough. Every bit of free time I've got goes into this. I love it so much. I keep saying game. It's not a game, it's a sim, someone will tell me. But it's a game, isn't it? It's a game, let's be honest. Right, okay, so we're going to get to about Delta Foxtrot 413. And then we're going to make a turn. I'll make a right hand turn from there and then I'll do a direct to Ledkey and then we should be able to pick up the lock from that. In fact, we should be able to pick up the lock anyway, shouldn't we? Let's be honest. Just get enough distance in between. And yeah, that'll do. So heading mode. Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 24 Tango on base now, runway 25 left, Frankfurt traffic. So we're over. Let's get some flaps. Hit approach as well. That should pick us up now. We're on this heading for the moment. Let's get a slight turn in there just so we hit the approach a little bit better. Let's have a look from inside, shall we? Ooh, beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, lights are off in the cabin. I thought they were on. Let's have another look. There we go, lights on in the cabin. They're going to go off for landing, of course, because it's a nighttime landing. cabin crew will say that, I'm sure. Okay, we're waiting for the lock now. There's an aircraft coming towards us, there we go. We're just about established on 25 left, so I'll go over to tower. Frankfurt Tower, good evening, Lufthansa 24 Tango, established 25 left.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, if it's 25 left, I'm a bit concerned, but 25 right looks fine for me.
I am on 25 left, is that going to be a problem, Lufthansa 24 Tango?
Lufthansa 24 Tango, that is a problem because you're currently 1.5 miles north of runway 25 left.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, yeah, it is coming across over. I'm definitely on 25 left at the moment.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, alright, then I presume it's fine. Wind 180 degrees, 3 knots, 25 left, clear to left.
Clear to land 25 left, Lufthansa 24 Tango.
Edelweiss 105, welcome to Frankfurt, right on my quarter of Tango.
He was panicking. He's like, you're not on the right runway, but I am. It will come over. It's just getting there, that's all. It's taking its time. But there we go, it is getting there. Okay. Let's go to... set those speeds. See, it's coming over. It is coming over. Yeah, the lock just brought us over a little bit early, but you can see it is bringing us over there. So what I'll do, once we get on the glide slope at 4,000, I'll take over and go on to manual control. Let's just see the distance to go. Quite a while yet, which is fine. So we won't go gear down just yet. Got the landing speed there of about 138, something like that. Not quite full flaps. Here we go though, into Frankfurt, runway 25 left.
Tower van 3 Alpha, left 25 left.
Confirm last station was Lufthansa 03 Alpha.
Yes, sir.
Lufthansa 03 Alpha, Frankfurt Tower, good evening. There's an...
About to come onto the glide slope here, so you can see the little green diamond. Once the GS goes green, we're on it.
25 right.
Getting a traffic alert there.
25% also available for one time, 03 Alpha.
Lufthansa 03 Alpha, that doesn't change the subject on the separation.
In this case, we'll make a left turn and begin your approach in a few more minutes, 03 Alpha.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, traffic alert, sir.
Yeah, Lufthansa 24 Tango, that's the traffic behind 1 mile, 200 feet above.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, acknowledged.
That's 914, taxi to gate Victor 109er via November 11. Lima,
okay, there we go. So I've taken over now. We're on the. I'm following the diamond, so I'm on the glide slope. So I've got to turn off the lights. Why didn't they turn off the lights? That's definitely a cabin crew job and not my job.
Frankfurt Tower, good evening. Lufthansa 75 uniform on ILS approach 25 left.
Lufthansa 75 unicorn. Lufthansa 75 uniform, Frankfurt. Wind 180 degrees, 2 knots, your number.
Good approach number 2, 75 uniform.
Lufthansa 34 Charlie advise able for departure as soon as reaching runway.
Okay, pretty much no wind, I'm just very unstable at the moment.
Sorry, was that for 347?
Hey Karasik, how you doing, buddy? I don't know how to say your name, sorry.
Now if you are able for that.
Yeah, we can.
Hopefully I said it correctly. Oh, look at that, beautiful Frankfurt, Frankfurt City there. Lovely. I've not actually noticed that before when coming into Frankfurt. Okay, so we are coming into land at Frankfurt, 25 left. Yeah, he's busy as well. I can tell he's very busy, just like London Controller was. We're a little bit too low at the moment, so I'm increasing the speed slightly.
Edelweiss 105, of course. Taxi via Tango and Lima to gate Victor 118.
Via Tango, Lima to gate Victor 118, Edelweiss 105. Thank you very much.
Tower Lufthansa 454 Delta ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 454 Delta taxi turning point runway 25 center via November.
Here we go then.
Lima D.
25 left coming up. We're at 1,800 now.
Crossing from right to left.
Reverse thrust is armed.
Go to
And here we come in for landing.
November 8, Lima.
So again guys, if you are watching for the first time, please do hit that follow or subscribe button. Landing here into Frankfurt now, 25 left, nighttime landing just about. Sun's not quite fully gone down yet, but here we go.
6 Charlie, pushback approved, facing east, face west, inside the corner of the terminal.
A lot of traffic here at Frankfurt.
Pushback approved, facing west, inside the corner.
That is a low aircraft crossing paths there. Interesting. Here we go though, lined up, 25 left. Happy lights are happy at the moment. 1 light is okay, 2 lights are better. No lights is also okay because I'm not a real pilot, and we'll go with that. There will be no go around, unless the VATSIM controller tells me to. Here we go, into Frankfurt. 25 left. 300 feet. It's saying. Interestingly enough. Said it again. Not sure that's right. Radio altimeter's not happy there. It's probably the trees. Saying too low, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So far, the ATC has switched to recon mount to designated line.
Let's have a look.
Bye.
50. Light slow. Light slow.
Edelweiss 1 Sierra 5 is connected to ground service. Thank you very much for the service. Have a nice evening. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Wheels down and reverse thrust on.
Claudia 918, could you please do me a favor and test score 1000, please?
Oh no! Oh, I thought the sim had crashed then. Please don't crash, sim. Please don't crash. Okay.
Alpha looking good now. Wind check 180 degrees, 2 knots, 2 arrivals ahead.
Woohoo! There we go. There we go. Right. Flaps down. Flaps up even. And we're in Frankfurt, so welcome to Frankfurt everybody. I'm going to just pull off to the right here and then expect instructions from the VATSIM controller. After that, I'm where to taxi.
The 75 uniform. Traffic is about to vacate with 180 degrees, 2 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Runway 25 left, clear to land, Lufthansa 75 uniform.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, welcome to Frankfurt. Right on Mike, hold shot of Tango.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
I got right on Mike and then hold short Tango, Lufthansa 24 Tango.
Right.
Happy days.
Hello, Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 258.
Lufthansa 258, Frankfurt Tower, hello.
Okay, let's get some lights on in here as well.
Lufthansa 258, it's stand Victor 174, request clearance to Innsbruck.
Ooh, Innsbruck, dangerous flight.
Lufthansa 258, check information November. Started of move to Innsbruck.
Okay, here we go.
Out of runway 18.
No worries, Peace Boy, I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. So here we go, have a look at moving maps now. We'll go onto the airport screen.
Info November.
And as you can see, we're going to go right on Mike here, all the way around to Tango.
Initial climb 4,000 feet. Squawk is 2332.
Ja, 2032 der Squawk.
Squawk 2032 to Lufthansa 258.
Lufthansa 258, feedback, right?
Lufthansa 458. Ready for push and start.
Saudi 918, line up runway 25 center.
I've got to check which way I'm going now.
Saudi 918, line up runway 25 center. Saudi 918 for Frankfurt Tower.
Yeah, that's definitely
Saudi
left.
918, line up on the
Perfect, thank you very much.
That's the 747 that's just landed behind us.
5 uniform, runway 25 left vacated.
That was the aircraft we nearly crashed into, I think.
Alpha, traffic is about to vacate runway 25 left, wind 180 degrees, 25 left, clear to land.
Another Lufthansa there, beautiful. It's a busy night here at Frankfurt. We get a good view of all the aircraft,
17, Mike 30, rotor runway 25 center.
which is
Taxi
fantastic.
via Mike 17, Mike, then Mike 30, confirm?
Alpha.
Okay, Mike 17, Mike, then Mike 30, Roger 25 center, Lufthansa 75 uniform.
Okay, so I'll just taxi to the gate here.
Frankfurt Towers, this
And then that'll
18
be us.
Bravo at gate 15. Information, November is received, request I4 clearance to Zurich.
Swiss 18 Bravo, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Abend. Startup approved, cleared to Zurich, Aniki 9 Lima, out of runway 18. Flights en route, climb via 4000, squawk 2010.
I'm clear to
Awesome,
Zurich,
Peace Boy. Thanks a lot,
runway
mate.
18. Departures on the key 9
I'll see you over there. Don't forget to hit follow on Facebook as well, buddy.
010 Swiss on Bravo.
Okay, guys, so we are at Frankfurt. I'm going to taxi to the gate, so that is going to be it for the stream once we do get to the gate, but I hope you enjoyed it. Frankfurt's a massive airport, so this might take a while. But yeah, I've got to finish the flight correctly, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't done already, please do hit that follow button, and I'll catch you guys next time. But if you're more than welcome to stay and watch the taxi to the gate. Hope you enjoyed.
Lufthansa 26 Charlie, we are ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 26 Charlie, taxi to holding point runway 18 via November 8 and November.
Holding point runway 18 via November 8 and November 26 Charlie.
Lufthansa 43 Hotel, I catched you requested for pushback. Just to confirm, you were requesting pushback?
Yes.
Awesome, Peace Boy. Thank you very much for that. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, mate. I'm really glad. I love the chat as well. Like, it always makes it a lot easier when people talk as well, because I love to have a chat through the flight. So thank you very much for that. Thank you for making conversation.
Oscar Victor 05 on 6.
It's funny, we had 17 people watch for the landing. The most popular parts, of course, are takeoff and landing. Through the stream, we had around 7 watching, and then now we're down to 3. So it does make makes a big difference.
Authority. Just to confirm, you have an emergency. What is the kind of emergency you have?
Okay, we're gonna hold short.
We have engine fire and problems in the command. No autopilot is working and
Hold short Tango.
Oscar Victor 05, Roger, wind 180 degrees, to run, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Thanks for the follow, thanks for the subscribe, guys, appreciate it.
Lufthansa 24 Tango, continue taxi via Tango and November, East and November, to Victor 115.
Continue taxi on Tango and November to Victor 115, Lufthansa 24 Tango. Excellent.
Lufthansa.
Victor 115, okay, that's a
75 uniform, reaching Mike 30.
Yeah, Lufthansa 75 uniform.
November East there, okay.
About,
right,
yeah,
so I'll show you guys where he's just sent me.
I don't want to crash you both inside each other.
No, that's not very good.
And Saudi 918, wind 180 degrees.
So we're going up Tango now, and then November East to 115.
Lufthansa 258, request taxi.
Ready for pushback.
So hopefully the taxiway is marked correctly, and we can find November East easily enough.
Pushback approved, Lufthansa cargo 8174.
And the other station was Lufthansa 258, confirmed?
Confirmed.
Yeah, Lufthansa 258 takes to holding point runway 180 via Lima.
Okay, November East is very easy to find, it's the one lit up. Looking at it.
Stefan Bravo, request push and start.
So this centre one here.
Bravo, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Stefan Bravo.
This is the 454 Delta, line up runway 25 center, via Lima 3.
There's the British Airways aircraft that passed us earlier as well.
Delta.
This is the 75 uniform, cross runway 25 center, then taxi via Lima, November 8 to position Alpha
So
5.
he's in
Corsair
109, next to him is 111.
Thereafter via Lima, November 8 to parking spot Alpha 58.
And then ours is 2 more gates along.
Saudia 918, identified 2000 feet, no further ATC head switch to Unicorn 122 decimal bye.
And 1 before the end. So it is this next left here. Stand 115. Fantastic, here we are.
Because 1537, got clearance ready, are you ready to copy?
Okay, right. We'll go lights off main ones anyway. And engine off. In fact, it's this way, isn't it?
Let's keep progress. Limit departure.
And then we go to the door. Open the door. Alt 11. Alt 0 even, and down we go. Out onto the tarmac at Frankfurt. Welcome to the stand, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your flight today from Frankfurt, from Cardiff to Frankfurt. I really enjoyed it. I love this plane as always, so yeah, it was a good night for me. Thank you very much, guys. Hey Grant, good to see you, buddy. I'll catch you next time, mate. I'm going to shoot off now. But thank you very much for stopping by, my friend. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon.